Race against time. Crews working to prevent catastrophic failure at the nation's tallest dam. Emergency evacuations overnight. Nearly 200,000 people in California forced to leave their homes. Hundreds of cars stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic. As helicopters move in, dropping rocks to stop the water, we're live on the scene this morning. 1-2 punch. More than a foot of snow slamming the Northeast again. A blizzard warning for parts of New England. Powerful wind gusts topping 60 miles an hour. This woman rescued after her car slipped into icy water. A dangerous commute for millions this morning.
New White House tensions. The president's national security advisor Michael Flynn in trouble for conversations with Russia. The administration stays quiet, but is a shakeup coming as President Trump faces his first major overseas test. New images this morning of North Korea launching a ballistic missile while the Trumps host the Japanese prime minister and his wife.
Hello, it's me.
And Adele saying hello to a huge night. With a clean sweep at the Grammys,
I can't do it again.
her show-stopping performance,
Sorry for swearing.
bringing her
I'm sorry
George
for starting
Michael
again.
tribute to a
Please start
shocking
again.
halt.
I'm sorry, I can't mess this up for him.
And bringing her idol, Beyonce, to tears. Queen Bee with her own stunning number. Her first since announcing she's expecting twins. The biggest moments from music's biggest night, right here on GMA.
Live in Times Square, this is GMA with Robin Roberts, George Stephanopoulos, and Michael Strahan.
And good morning, America. Happy Monday. How about those Grammys? And Bruno Mars with that Prince tribute. That was really something.
Yeah, he's such a talented guy. I love Bruno Mars. And someone else who may have been inspired by Prince, take a look at Blue Ivy.
Her outfit.
Yeah, check it out. Her mom had a big night. And as did Adele as well.
As did Chance the Rapper, making
Yeah.
history. So we're going to have a complete wrap-up with the Grammys ahead. But first, we're going to get to that breaking news out west. Incredible images this morning. Nearly 200,000 people in California told to evacuate right away after a hole was discovered in the spillway for the country's tallest dam. ABC's Kata Whitworth is there on the scene for us in California. Good morning, Kata.
Robin, good morning. As you said, nearly 200,000 people evacuated. The governor has issued a state of emergency after the spillway was damaged over the weekend. Now you can see the dam behind me. The water is rushing over it with such force that it's sending that mist into the air. And if that spillway fails, there will be nothing stopping all this water from devastating the communities below. Overnight, chaos in Northern California after the emergency spillway at the nation's tallest dam was in danger of failing.
There is a lot that has to be done very, very quickly.
They're evacuating Orville right now.
A race against time for at least 188,000 residents forced to evacuate, stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic in their attempts to flee. Emergency crews working around the clock to prevent disaster.
There is a plan currently in place which would hopefully plug that hole. That would include using helicopters to drop bags of rock into the crevice and prevent any further erosion.
Last week, as millions of gallons of water poured from the dam each second, a huge hole was created, at least 300 feet wide.
I am worried. I mean, this was not something anybody could have predicted or expected. You know, you call it the perfect storm.
Officials forced to use Orville's emergency spillway for the first time ever over the weekend. And by Sunday, they detected another hole, quickly prompting evacuations. This morning, although officials say lake levels have fallen and water is no longer flowing over the emergency spillway, the threat still remains.
There are still a lot of unknowns. We need to continue to lower the lake level.
The National Guard has been activated, and officials will be out here this morning to assess the damage in the daylight. Also, right next to me, bulldozers are filling giant bags with boulders that they will use helicopters to drop in and try and fill that hole. Guys.
All right, Kata, frightening time right now out there.
Finding time, a lot of work to do out there to shore that up. And here in the Northeast, there's another major snowstorm that's dropping. Take a live look at Boston. And school is closed there this morning. The students have been out since last Wednesday. And let's go to Rob Marciano in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Good morning. Boy, you got a gap in your teeth, Rob. It's not so easy to say that. But good morning, Rob.
Good morning, Michael. As you mentioned, this area, really the entire Northeast, been getting banged up for the past couple of days. I mean, look at this. The snow blowing sideways. Last night it was a heavy, wet snow. Now it's turned colder, and it really feels like needles in your face at times. Near blizzard conditions as this storm explodes just off this coast.
This morning, snow, ice, and wind combining for a crippling storm in parts of the Northeast. It is a hazardous morning commute for millions of Americans. Dangerous black ice sending cars sliding across major roadways. In Hawthorne, New Jersey, a dramatic scene as a woman is rescued from her sinking car right before it sinks through the ice. Cars slowing to a crawl on frozen highways. Trouble at the airports, too. Over 6,000 flights delayed and 1,300 more canceled. At Boston Logan, Terminal C evacuated after police say a snow melting machine may have triggered the carbon monoxide alarm. Just miles away,
at 228 Bravo, we just went off again.
This plane sent sliding off the icy runway after a failed attempt to take off at an Air Force base.
I'm sorry, say again? 228 Bravo, we're off into the runway.
This after a major storm hit just a few days ago and another over the weekend.
I was ready 2 weeks ago to never see another snowflake again.
Schools closed again today, over 600 of them for a third straight day, sending the school year now well into June, which seems like a distant memory as this winter makes a strong comeback. This snow will come to an end later on today, but the winds are really going to crick up and expand, and that's going to be a dangerous, if not damaging, situation throughout the day. Michael?
All right, thank you, Rob. Stay safe out there. And let's go to Ginger, who's on the West Side Highway right here in New York City. And there's also dangerous winds in the Northeast, Ginger.
Oh, that's exactly right, Michael. Overnight, we've seen gusts up to 66 miles per hour. You can see white caps on the Hudson River behind me. That's when you know it's bad. 36 miles per hour. That's the gust so far.
Leading a review to determine whether he should stay. It almost seems as if the White House is trying to send him a signal, go on your own.
No question about it, George. You talk to senior officials and you ask them directly, does the president have confidence in General Flynn? They can't give you an answer to that. They also can't answer the next question is, will he remain as the national security advisor? Remember, one of the big problems here is he misled the vice president. And the vice president went out on national TV and said that he had Flynn had had no contact with the Russian ambassador about those sanctions. But, George, that was the second time that he had misled the vice president. During the transition, the vice president also went on television and said that Flynn's son had no role in the transition. It later turned out he did have a role.
And then his son was, of course, fired. He had 2 conversations with the vice president on Friday. Meantime, White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus, one of the president's friends, meets with him at Mar-a-Lago over the weekend and then tweets out maybe it's time for Reince Priebus to go as well. So he's doing damage control.
Yeah, there's no question. One senior official said to me, the first person in line to go is Flynn. Priebus is in stronger position. This was Chris Ruddy you're talking about, longtime Trump friend, a member of Mar-a-Lago. But Ruddy, after saying that, actually put out 2 tweets.